evidence that sessions. Are you seeing this thing? Yes. Now, this is the tablet, that the graphic tablet that you use to do the writing on the screen. So then this is like the pen that helps in the writing. So it is the one that I'm going to be using to demonstrate how we can annotate on the screen. Now I'm going to share here a PowerPoint, and everyone can download it on your side, such that at least we can have that experience on how we shall do our annotation. I have shared some. It is loading. You can download it. Does it come your side? Okay. Yes, you can download it on your ends. I'm also yes. Okay.
This is also for me?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
it is just going to be for just demonstration.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now I am sharing my screen. Now, when we meet next month for our lessons, this is the way I do expect you to have your screen. So for us on our ends, we shall be seeing you like this, and then you'll share your screen. Now, when it comes to annotation or writing, it's where we need now to make some practice, because it is at times very hard to teach this mathematics without writing. It may be hard. That I'm saying, seeing as if you have a board in the background. I don't know that is the one you use to write.
No, I don't use that for teaching. No.
Oh,
It's
okay, but I
from my office.
okay for your office.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I can use it, but I don't think it's clearly visible, right?
Yes.
I don't know. Okay.
Yes.
Only a small part.
Yes.
It would be visible.
Yes, it is very visible.
It is very visible.
Yes.
Okay.
So that one can be even another alternative.
That can be an alternative. Okay.
Yes. Maybe let me stop sharing. You can take it back, and maybe I try to spotlight you, and then other members can confirm whether it is surely visible on their
Let me
ends.
quickly do it something like this.
Yes. I feel it is visible on my ends. I don't know whether Johan and who's
it is visible.
Me as well.
I don't really understand what's written.
No,
but it is visible.
Doesn't matter what's written there. It's also not from me, it's from a colleague.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Kaziba, a question. We can choose how to organize the lesson, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I haven't decided yet on how I will teach it, but I'm not like obligated to write, I assume. In case I would choose another form?
It is okay. Any form, as long as you are able to deliver the lessons, okay.
Okay,
good. Yes, it can be through animations, as long as the children can be able to follow. But now I'm looking at those instances where you want to emphasize something.
Yeah.
Yes, that is now where we need now to bring in that kind of annotation, because not with online, when there is that kind of annotation, maybe, or animation, it is easy to follow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another question, when the children are following our lesson, will they be following the session on their own screen of the laptop?
Yes, now that one we can have it. Then everyone can have his own laptop, and then they can maybe sit in a group, and then they follow from their own screens. But what I will do to avoid the background noise, I will connect to a speaker, one speaker, and then we shall be picking the voice from one speaker. They will be on their screens, but we shall be picking from the speaker,
Uh,
such that it.
Yeah, the speaker didn't work perfectly during the observation session. Sometimes it didn't work. Is it possible to like let them use earphones, or is that a bad idea?
Yes, that one is also a better idea. I can find out how many can get those headsets, and then we can use that as an alternative.
Okay.
I think that one can be a good thing,
Yeah.
such that.
And I had also a question. Did you ever work with GeoGebra yet?
I beg your pardon?
Did you?
GeoGebra.
Yeah. Did you ever work with GeoGebra? So this.
Did I ever?
It's
Did
a
you ever?
software, but you pronounce it in Dutch way, Senna.
GeoGebra.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, you worked with that because that might
Yeah.
also be a fun way to activate the students online, I think.
Yes, it is very, very engaging.
And how do you pronounce it in English? Because I actually don't know.
GeoGebra.
Yeah. GeoGebra. Yeah.
GeoGebra.
Yeah.
Makes
Okay.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Put it down. Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Can you maybe continue to show the annotation in case I would like to use it?
Okay. Okay. Hope my
I won't
screen is
have the
good.
tablet, eh? I only have my laptop, but that's okay, huh?
Okay, it is well. Yeah, but I showed that even you can use your mouse. It can help you to
Okay.
write.
Okay.
So now, in case maybe I can just maybe demonstrate one number here.
Yeah.
In case this is the number that I'm working on, now I can come and I write. I say 3060 minus 2t squared. And then I know that in order for me to obtain the time at maximum height, I can have my h is equal to 0, 360 minus 2t squared. Then I go on, I do the
Are
factorization.
you doing this with your mouse?
Yes.
Wow.
Then I do like that. Then after I say maybe when 2t is equal to 0, my t is equal to 0, then I say t is equal to 18.
Yeah.
Then even I can demonstrate to them. I can demonstrate to them how that curve looks like. Yes, in fact, even we can corroborate the way Johan you are doing it. So we can write on the same screen. Then I say this is where 0 is, this is where 18 is. Then I label, even I can now even change the colors in case
Yeah.
there's something I want to emphasize
Let me do this for you. Voila. Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, maybe Sen and who's you can also try and see whether you can annotate from your ends.
Yes. It's not so smooth as you're doing it, but
No. Yeah.
Yes.
it's not a nice to.
Yeah.
Okay, Constant?
Yes.
We can do it at the same time, huh?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it really requires a lot of practice.
Yeah. I don't know if I like this because if it's not clear, it's gives a bad impression, huh? I'm gonna need some practice because I don't like what I've written.
But yes, you come with the practice,
Yeah.
practice.
Oh, but it is better than constant, luckily.
I don't have even a computer mouse here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Mine is bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Size does matter. Yeah.
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 Yes.
Can I maybe ask Kaziba if I can I quickly share my presentation to do the same?
Yes, maybe you have one. If you have one, it is okay. maybe you can share with us, even sharing the screen. Let me first make you host, and maybe we try the sharing of the screen such that we are ready. I have sent you that PowerPoint for testing, such that at least, okay.
And now I would like to annotate.
Okay. Now can we first make it a bit bigger? Now, are you seeing down there? Oh, like we put it in a presentation view. Perfect.
And then I can switch to this one.
Mm.
And then we can, oh yeah, that's not the best color, but anyway, and then we can make it thicker probably. Color red.
In fact, even you'll notice there is even a tool that can help you to draw the lines in case you want to draw the lines.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. We can't hear you anymore, Kizima.
Yes, yes.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, perfect. I feel we are perfecting. This is good.
Wow, Sana, what are you doing?
Drawing a graph.
How do you do that? How did you do those stippelen?
That I did by hand.
Oh, you did that by hand.
Just, press your mouse and then leave it and move at the same time. This is better. But you can make like an entire line by pressing draw, so the third button, and then the line.
Voila. Here, hopla. I'm very proud of this. You see this?
Yes. If you want to make a pie or something for your percentages, then you can also make a circle.
Yes, of course. Shapes. Yeah. Okay, it will take some time, but this is already improving, huh?
Yes.
There is an improvement.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Clear.
Constant, do you want to practice?
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't have a mouse, so it's maybe a bit.
yeah. Can do bits.
It can also type.
It's not really working. Yeah, if I have a computer mouse, I have a computer mouse at home. Should be better then.
Yeah. So the children can use their own laptop. We can check if they can have a headset so that they can talk individually and listen individually in case the speaker doesn't work.
In fact, I need to test that speaker.
Yeah.
But I'm going to ask them that we get those headsets. I will bring mine as well.
Yeah. Because the advantage of a headset is that they can also talk. With a speaker, they can only listen. And if we want to make it a little bit interactive, then it's easy for us to.
Yeah. During the introduction session, it was a bit difficult to hear the questions of the students.
Yeah.
True. True. I think let me engage them such that we can get the headsets. It will work for us well.
Okay, great. What other questions did I have? Yeah, we still need, I think, the syllabus with the info on what we will be teaching.
The syllabus we got, right? Or you mean the course notes or
The handbook.
handbook, yeah.
What do
The
you call it?
textbook.
Handbook. The textbook. In case you are talking to us, we can't hear you.
I'm saying I'm going to share. You are going to share with me on WhatsApp the topics that you have chosen. Then I share the textbooks in line with those topics. Then you look through, then we can pick one learning outcome, one competency. Then we can prepare in that line. Then we shall get time before April, before our actual lessons. We look through, maybe we do a pre-test, and then, or maybe even we can make a mock presentation, and then we see that we are ready. In fact, even I think I had promised that I will share with you one of the lessons that
Yeah, we already got that, Kaziba.
oh,
I
you
think
already
we got
got it.
one
Perfect.
via Lane and 3 via Gilbert.
3 via
Yes.
Gilbert?
Yeah.
Today or?
Well, she sent a message that she uploaded 3 once.
Okay.
I haven't checked yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That will be very good. Okay. Any other question?
How many children are there in senior 1?
30.
30. And what is their average age?
Average age is 12.
Okay. And they behave the same as the lesson we saw today?
Their behavior, for them, I think they're a bit more innocent.
Yeah.
Because this is their first time in school. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a nice challenge. Yeah. I assume that when you are in the class, you will assist to keeping them calm in case
Yes.
necessary. Yeah, it's going to be difficult from another country to do that. It's yeah.
True.
Okay.
Yeah, but still you'll expect some excitement.
I hope so. I hope there's
Yeah.
excitement. I like excitement. Yeah.
They'll be very excited to have you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Other questions?
Any other?
Yeah, but I had a question whether so I'm writing the nice observation form that we have to fill in right now, and I still had a few questions, but I still need to think about more questions. So is it possible to meet later again to ask the questions about
Yes.
the current class? But I first need to think about what I want to ask, so can't do it now yet.
Yeah, it is very okay. Take your time. In case of any questions, you can always send a message. I'll get there, and then I will do what?
Yeah.
I will be able to reply. I wanted even to share with you, but I think I need to check out that report such that at least it can guide you well. There is a report I need to look out for that one of your friends used, such that at least you may have a hint. Yes, I'm going to check for it in case I see it. Then you can be able. I don't know. Let me share this. Let me share my screen. I don't know whether Gilbert shared with you this, but earlier on she had translated it from your language to English. So it was something like this.
Yeah, I think it's a bit difficult. It's a bit different now because I don't think we need to keep a logbook anymore.
Okay.
But we need, like, I was talking about the observation form. So, where is it?
Okay, I'm going to check for it,
Yes.
such that at least it makes the work a bit much easier for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we already got the form from Gilbert, so
Okay,
we can fill that in.
Yeah.
and
We
that
have
will be
plenty of forms. Plenty of forms.
Plenty of forms.
plenty.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think I need to check out. I'm going to check out for it, such that at least we can be guided and we're in that direction. But also, I think I'll ask the other two colleagues of yours in case I know they may have them, such that at least we are very sure of what we are supposed to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
One more question. So the idea is a lesson of, what was it again? 40 minutes and then 20 minutes assessment?
Yes, but I think now it will depend on how we have planned because I've noticed for if we go in for 40 minutes, the time for assessment may not be enough. If we are to go in for 20 minutes, it means that now we must limit the number of items for the assessment. Maybe we give a few of them, maybe around 5, such that we can allow the children to complete them, and then we can go through them in form of correction. In case there is any that they have failed, maybe you come in and then you emphasize that for this particular question, these are the number of children that did not pass it. These are the number of children who passed it. And maybe this is how you have to approach it. Because a good assessment item, when the children finish, it is always a good practice to go back and then we review and we do corrections such that they are on.
Yeah. So we have a total lesson of what will be the real time for teaching in those.
For teaching.
Yeah. We have
now,
60 minutes, but they enter the building, they go out, they need to prep. So how much time are we talking about?
The real time for teaching those lessons, like looking at your program, we are going to look for lessons that are after 11 my Uganda time. That one I think will favor you. We shall look at 11 our Uganda time. So one of the lessons now, I think it is seen that who is going to be teaching vectors.
I was going to teach quadratic equations.
Quadratic
But I
equations.
can do vectors, but quadratic.
Okay. Now for quadratic equations, I'm going to confirm that lesson. Okay, I'm going to confirm the right time we shall have, but we are going to look at 11 onwards.
Okay.
But in case you can make it, because I know my 11 is your 9.
But watch out, because from this Saturday/Sunday, your 11 becomes our 10. Changes.
Right.
Okay. Now the time difference is going to be 1 hour.
Yes, so that's better.
Meaning, okay, perfect. Okay. Meaning if that is the case, then we shall make some adjustments. Meaning that even we can have some that come before at 10, because we usually have our break this side at 10:30, meaning that we can schedule a lesson between 9:30 to 10:30 around that time.
Okay. And so we have then 1 hour, but it's not possible to teach that full hour because children come in, need to open their laptop, etc., etc. So how much real time will we have during that hour?
Now, if the lesson is going to be happening after break, they usually come in early in the lesson, 5 to 10 minutes early, and they can set up their gadgets. But if the lesson is within the transition time, let me say 8 to 9, 9 to 10, then there we shall give them about 5 minutes, but always they come along with their laptops. So it's just a matter of them sitting and then they switch them on.
Yeah.
So
maybe it's safer to say that we have a total time of like 50, 55 minutes. And then we choose how much real teaching time and then how much assessment time. And then we try to do like 75% teaching time and 25% assessment time, something like that.
Yeah, perfect. We can plan within that direction. It is very okay.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Mm,
Okay.
okay.
And then the class was going to be in the week of the 7th, right?
I beg your pardon, the class is going?
The class was in the week of the 7th. Is that right? The 7th of April.
Yes.
Because
Yes,
the
because
week,
I think, did we say in April? Next month, eh? I think we said next month, April.
April,
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
But the week of the 14th of April, is that a holiday
Oh,
or not? I don't know.
yes, I think that is the Easter.
That's the Eastern week, right? So I
Yes,
don't
the
know.
Easter. Yes, they say they will have some break
Okay,
on
so
Friday. I don't know when Good Friday is happening, but I know Good Friday, that Friday they will not be around. So I think I don't know that we had agreed because that the week of 14th, I think we had agreed to use, I think, Monday and Tuesday around that time.
because it would be better to do it in the week of the 14th, if that is possible. Then we have a bit more time to prepare and to discuss with you.
That would
Yes,
be,
it is very okay. It is very okay. If we are to look in that week, then we need to plan for around Monday of the 12th, Tuesday of the 13th, Wednesday of the 14th, but 15th and 16th will be very tricky. It will not be possible.
With I think Monday is 14th in April, but
Yeah.
I think, but Thursday and Friday are difficult, right?
Yes, yes, I
Yeah.
think, yes, I was checking May. Yes, 14th is okay. Tuesday is okay. Wednesday is very okay.
Okay, then I think it's for us as well more useful if we do it that week. I don't know about everyone else, but
Yeah, and what specific days are we talking about? 14, 15, 16?
yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah. Any day that favors you is what we shall plan with.
Yeah. Perfect. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the next step now? Do you send us something or do we have to send you?
Yes. Now, okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to share with you. Maybe let me start with sharing the textbooks.
Okay.
But also I think, do I need even, let me even, have you used the Padlet before?
I've used Padlet, yes. You know about
Padlet. I think what I'm going to do, because I have some of that work on the Padlet already. So now this is the Padlet where I usually keep the work. Now, I've put some topics here, but these ones are just for your own interaction and maybe in case there is something, but I'm going to send senior one. I think I'm going to add the senior one somewhere here.
Okay.
I think I need to add the senior one here. Okay. Then going to add senior one here. Then, but I'm also going to share with you some of those books that we can use, such that we can prepare any lesson. But I can also share this link just for you to look through and see how I usually organize the lessons, and maybe sample lessons. Such that you can get a picture in your preparation.
Yeah, good.
That's useful, yes.
So then we will wait until we receive all that info, right?
Yes. And you'll get it if nothing happens before today ends, such that we can start preparing ourselves early.
Yeah.
Very good.
And we can first fill in the nice observation form
Yes.
while we wait. So I feel like Johan is looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can share it for senior one here,
Okay.
such that you can pick it from here. Then for quadratic,
Oh, great. It's very good to already have that. Yeah.
okay. Yes, for sin, who's for which topic are you doing?
Some geometry I thought about for senior 4.
Planes and lines, right?
Yeah, I guess
Vectors.
vectors maybe as
Okay.
well. Yeah, probably
Okay, vectors.
in R3.
Okay. I'm going to share with you about vectors.
Mhm.
I'm going to share with you about vectors, and I'm
Okay.
also going to share about quadratics. I need to look out for where I have placed that book for senior 3. But trust me, before today ends, I would have sent you something concerning senior 3, and then you can just look out for that topic, and then you start preparing yourself.
So it's either quadratic equations or vectors in senior 3, or is vectors senior 4?
Yes.
So vectors is 4.
Yes, senior vectors, senior 4, senior 2, depending on the level.
Yeah.
It depends on the level. Now, in case it is for senior 2, then if at all you want to take on the vectors for senior 2, I can as well share with you that book now, the vectors of senior 2. Is that okay? Is it the first beginning of vectors? Is that fine?
I'm a bit confused. Are you talking to Constant or are you talking to me at the moment?
Yes.
To me, right?
Yeah, like you talked about vectors.
Yeah, but
I
Constant was
thought I
also
thought
talking
I
about.
thought I was going to need to do the vectors and then so I'm teaching the senior 4, right? And the vectors is for senior 4. And Senna was doing the quadratic equations, I think.
Okay, Sin is doing quadratic equation.
Yeah.
Then for you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 A
Now
bit of
I've sent.
confusion.
No problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
now this the one I've sent for senior 2 contains the introductory part of vectors. So you are going to look through and look at that introductory vectors. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Then for sin, I'm going to look out for the book, and
Yeah.
then I share it before today ends,
Okay.
such that you can look at it. I need to just check where the book is, but I'm going to share about quadratics today, such that you can check out.
Okay. And maybe a stupid question, but are you going to give us a very specific topic or can we choose ourselves? Because
Choose.
we can choose. Okay.
Yes, choose.
That's
To
nice.
become very.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's nice. That will be fun.
Okay.
Kaziba, I have one more question. When I look at my part, the fractions, can you maybe give me an idea normally how many lessons you need to fully do that chapter?
Okay. Now for your side, we have not yet started on that topic.
Good.
So you are the one introducing it to the children.
Yeah. So if you would be given the full chapter, which are many pages in the book, how many lessons normally do you take to give that whole chapter?
Now that chapter usually takes about 12 periods, and the period is about 40 minutes.
Okay, and I need to write that down and, and recalculate later. So you say 12 periods of 40 minutes, and with that 40 minutes, you mean the 40 minutes of each class followed by 20 assessment, right?
Yes.
So 12 lessons you need for that full chapter. of which one
Yes.
I will do the first.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Okay. Okay. Any other? Or we are good?
So for me, it was introductory level vectors, right?
Yes.
So they probably don't. I can do as if they don't have any knowledge, prior knowledge of vectors yet.
Yes, you
Okay.
can now give them the prior knowledge about vectors you introduce, and then we can build up on them.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I see. Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Nice.
Then I'm happy.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. Thank you so much. Let's continue linking up on the WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Okay.
See you next time. Have a nice evening, Kaziba.
Okay. Nice evening
A
too.
nice evening.
Okay.